Welcome guys, so I'm actually looking at the Arena Open, day 1. I'm looking at the best of 1 queue here. You can play best of 3 as well, but you only have, you get knocked out if you have 1 match loss. So I'm thinking, I've not played this before, and I fancy giving it a shot. So it is 5,000 gems, I've got 7,400, so I think just see how it goes. I think it's better to spend the gems than the gold in this case. Okay. Claim. And we'll open our packs. See what we get. So it's sealed deck, I should mention. Oh, that's nice. So we've got a Breach the Multiverse, sort of jumps out at me here. This seems like a good card. Each player mills 10. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker in that player's graveyard and put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. And they become Phyrexians. I suppose you both mill 10, but I'd say be careful because you could mill yourself to death with this. Okay, the other one here is Invasion of Tolvada. When it enters the battlefield, return target non-battle permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's 5 mana, reanimate, and then the flip side is really good. It makes a 1/1, or in fact a 2/1 lifelink spirit creature token every turn, because it gives all your creature tokens lifelink, including your Phyrexian tokens. So that's pretty crazy. I have played this before, and I have not flipped it yet. So in theory, it's good. Now I do know this one. It's called Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree. I just watched Newmot the Nummy using this card to mill people to death and win games. So 3 mana artifact, you activate it for 2. Target opponent mills 3 cards. Put a land card from their graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. And it gains if it would leave the battlefield, you exile it. Then for 10 mana and tap, sacrifice Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree. Search your library for any number of Praetor cards and put them onto the battlefield. Then shuffle. Cool. I don't think we're going to find any Praetor cards. That's not a Praetor card. But that sounds like fun. So it's sort of a combination of mill and ramp. I think we could get away with playing that. Sounds okay. Alternative win condition. And down here we have Rankle and Torbrann, so that's black and red. 2 red, 2 black and 1, 3/4 flying, first strike, haste. Whenever Rankle and Torbrann deals combat damage to a player or battle, choose any number. Choose any number. Each player creates a treasure token. Each player sacrifices a creature. If a source would deal damage to a player or battle this turn, it deals that much damage plus 2 instead. This has first strike. So that's cool. The normal damage phase is affected by that. So that's pretty cool. That does seem, yeah. So you can ramp both players, you can edict both players. Seems cool. Then also in black red we have Judith the Scourge Diva. So creatures you control get +1 power, and whenever a non-token creature you control dies, Judith the Scourge Diva deals 1 damage to any target. So, I mean, we've got 4 things we could play in black red. Then we've got Glistening Dawn, which is a fantastic green rare. Incubate X twice, where X is the number of lands you control. But probably not as good as Breach the Multiverse and Rankle and Torbrann together. It'll be hard to play green, I think. We'll see. See if green has fixing spells. Let's see. We have one more rare to look at. I think I want to look at the rare first. Okay, it's blue. It's the Invasion of Segovia. It's 3 mana. You get 2/1/1 blue Kraken creature tokens with trample, and then you get the 3/3, which gives all of your non-creature spells convoke, and you untap 4 creatures at the end of your at the beginning of your end step. So it's pretty cool if you flip that. But it's not maybe a good enough reason to go into blue. All right, we'll take that off, and I'll just go through color by color. I'll start on the right hand side. Okay, so we've got in artifacts we've got Kite Sail. I don't usually play this, but yeah, it could be good on something like a Yargle and Multani, something with lots of power that doesn't fly. I think we're interested in Realmbreaker. It ramps. It could be good. Let's look at so if we go into green, 3 Placid Rottentails. Seed of Hope is sort of a mana fixing card. So I'm looking for mana fixing, first of all. Bombs, removal, and maybe evasion creatures. So let's grab that. These are pretty good 2-drops. This ramps you, so I think we like two of those. This is a really good 2-drop. This is great mana fixing. 2 Blighted Burgeoning, and it ramps you as well. Yeah, ramp and mana fixing, Army of Whispered Hopes. So green could be a base color here. This has potential. Overgrown Pest finds land as well. That's no less than 5 mana fixing things. Pretty cool. I like Death Touch. Death Touch is basically a removal spell on the ground. We have a Jungle Hollow. Great. Black or green mana. And Glistening Dawn is just a bomb, I would say. Botanical Brawler. That's got evasion, and it gets bigger and bigger. I think we'll think about that. Evasion of Paralia. I think it's good, but only if you're playing green-blue. It's not. If you need 2 specific colours to cast it, the Scry 3. Usually you want something that's sort of one colour to act as mana fixing. So I don't think that's gonna work that well. On to red. This people are pretty excited about this. Kenris Spellspear. So Trample and Prowess 2/2 for 2. And then it gets Prowess Ward 2, and it's a 3/3 if you spend 3 mana. It's an amazing card. So yeah, let's consider that one. So Glistening Gormonger, this edicts your opponent when it dies after you've transformed it. Arguably, that's a bit of removal. Okay, that hates things. 2 Volcanic Spites. That's very good. Got Ren's Resolve. That does. Arguably, that's a bit of fixing. Hang a Scrounger. Yep. Discard and draw can be very useful. Cast a Depth Guard. Dreadship. Valduk. Oh, this works well with Equipment and Aura. He makes 3/1 red elementals. Very, very interesting, but also very specific. Scrappy Bruise is good. That can give something trample. Ramosian Greatsword. This actually bestows trample on things, which is quite good. There's a removal spell. Okay, I will add Judith here and this Rankle and Torbrann. This guy, yeah, cares about auras and equipment as well. But we probably don't have any, I would guess. Let's have a look at black. Right, Drinker. Yeah, good. Good value creature. Mirrored and Avenged is technically removal. It's good with Drinker, I would say. And 2 Nezumi Informants. That's pretty fantastic. Sort of card advantage. I will leave those off for the moment. Actually, I'll include the Death Touch. Timorat exiles things from the graveyard, gains life. Yep, that's okay. Collective Nightmare is removal. We like that. We have a 2/2 flyer. That's good. We have more removal. Vanquish the Weak. Oilcaster has menace, so that's evasion, but I think I'll skip that one for the moment. And then Breach the Multiverse is a bomb. Gloomfang Mauler. Very good to have. It's a fixing card. Sculpted Perfection pumps all the Phyrexians. Might be good. And then this is, I'd say this is pretty good. Reanimate for 5 with a very powerful flip side. Yeah, black looks quite strong. May as well look at blue. Of course, got the Omen Hawker. Helps flipping your incubate things. Counter spell. Well, that's removal. We can right. Disturbing Conversion takes power off the board. It's sort of a removal card. It goes well with the mill strategy as well. Yeah, that's a knight. This is quite a good card. Lets you play it's a creature that acts like a protection spell. I think that's just very good. Yep, that's a fly up. That's good. Status field, good. 2 Afara's Dispersal. That's not bad at all. Yep. Segovia Invasion is good. Ingarunai's Scries for 3. Pretty cool. Invasion of Rin. Draw 3 and discard 2 of them. That's pretty cool. 2 Temporal Cleansings. So removal card. Corruption of Tawashi is repeated card draw. So it's kind of a bomb. Halo Charge Scab. Oh yeah, you could do that with, of course, your that's the combo, isn't it, with Reach the Multiverse. It's a loop, actually, isn't it? The Scab is in the graveyard, you put him into play. And then if you have something to sacrifice him when you play Breach the Multiverse again. Yeah, Breach the Multiverse plus my Realmbreaker is quite good, so my opponent's going to run out of cards first. Some interesting cards in blue. Got 1 Marshal of Zalfir. That's pretty good as well. That's a removal spell there. We'll look at weights as well. Protection spell, removal. Okay, that's got double strike. Each player can't cast more than 1 non-Phyrexian spell each turn. Creatures in the battlefield tapped. Pretty good. That's a flyer. That taps things down. That's pretty good. That's a flyer. Affected Defector. No. Intercessor is removal. And land cycling. I think equip. If I look at don't know why I did that. Artifacts. So yeah, I've got a couple of equipment. Just settle this with thing with the red white dude. And the other equipment dude, the other red dude. We've got a couple of equipment to use basically. But I didn't really see any auras. I guess that'll be under enchantments. Nah, no auras. Just to be sort of thorough. Okay, these are the cards that I have selected here. Blue's probably pretty good, to be honest. Green did have a lot of fixing. Quite impressive amount of fixing. I think we thought, yeah, just from the rares, I thought I might want to play black and red so I can play Rankle and Torbrann. So we might have a look at that first. At some point you have to make a decision. I think the Nezumi informants would come in, probably Ica Drinker. Maybe this dude. Timurat. Dreadship is pretty decent. Depth guard is good if we can pump him up. Otherwise he's a 4-3 blocker. Scrappy Bruiser I suppose can pump him up, and the Great Sword. Oh, Great Sword, yeah, that's the other equipment card. If we do want to go for equipment. But the exciting things about this combination, I got 2 volcanic spikes in red. That seems good. I get to play Kenra Spell Spear. I get to play 2 Nezumi informants. Got 2 black removal spells. That's quite good. And I get Judith, and I get Rankle and Torbrann, which are both pretty cool. Shatter the Source as well. It's quite a lot of removal. With Breach the Multiverse to look forward to. And we can try and play Realmbreaker, the Invasion Tree, as well. Yeah. So that's my first pass at a deck. So I think I'll call that end of part 1 and have a bit of a think, and probably come back with a completely different deck. But thanks for watching so far. And I'm back. So yeah, I've tinkered a little bit with the deck. Now I've decided to go down to 16 land. Might be a bit controversial. We do have 1 Gloomfang Mauler. I think we've got a fairly low curve as well. And I'm hoping Volcanic Spite is going to do some work. You can put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library and then draw a card, and Mirrodin Avenge draws a card. Not that you often get to use this card, but I feel okay about 16 lands. I've decided we are pretty much an aggro deck, so probably this isn't the right deck for the Realmbreaker. Even though it sort of synergizes with Breach the Multiverse, sort of milling 10 cards, we could mill someone out. I think there's actually probably a pretty reasonable Sultai deck here, where we try and mill people a bit and play all the blue removal spells. And the interesting thing is that we've got the Sultai multi-lands. It's very, very tempting. We've got one of each. It's just kind of saying, please play Sultai. But I think I like this aggressive black and red deck. It might sort of just go underneath people a bit. That's what I'm hoping. If we don't do very well with this one, I could switch to playing the Sultai deck. If we lose 2 games, it's 3 losses and you get knocked out. So one thing I do have a Ren's Resolve. I'm not playing. I'm thinking maybe I ought to be playing this. If I really can't find swamps early on, this could help me. But I think we're just going to be aggressive. Maybe I should be playing the Great Sword. I've left out the Great Sword. I've left out Valduk. Valduk sort of goes well with equipment, but I feel like they either both go in or you leave both of them out. And we do have that one other equipment, the Kite Sail. But I think feels like a sort of a narrow kind of side path to go down. So I think I'm going with this. I like this setup pretty well. So yeah, Karsus Depth Guard and Marauding Dreadship have both come in. So that's replaced the extra land and the Realmbreaker with these 2. I've got maybe 4 or 5 ways of pumping the Karsus Depth Guard. So I think that should be enough. I think I will just go for it. I have been putting off these games for a little while, but I think you just got to rip the bandage off and go for it. It could be 0-3, but in this case, there's no difference between 0-3 and 4-3. You've really got to go quite far to get anywhere. Okay, I get a match quite quickly. Yep, everything's working. We get a 4-lander. So 1 drop, got removal and a 4 drop. I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to do anything crazy like Mulligan this, sort of looking for that perfect aggro hand. We've got a more reactive hand. This damages battles. Yeah, can't go face. He's hit 3 colours. That's very impressive. But he's not done anything yet. So I can do my informant here. I think I'll go for the Ichor Drinker. There's a chance here he could play a flash creature. I'm thinking of the blue-white flyer. Called it. And it's out of there. Yes, so I think I want to put a swamp back in my library, to be honest with you. Okay, that's the 3/3. Let's double spell here. Let's make him discard something. Stasis field goes away. Good. One less removal spell. And no attacks. Wow, okay, he can pump that to 4. He's going to take that out and then swing in. Nice turn. Very good. He still had another removal card in hand. Right, so this guy's not so good here. This guy's... We've actually got 6 damage there. I think I want to play the depth guard though. See how we do with that. Astral Wingspan, okie doke, so that's now a 6/6. Very good. And it draws him a card. Vanquish the Weak is... yeah, something I can do. So we can shatter the source. Whilst he's tapped out, seems like a good idea. We could also swing in with a 1/1. But then he'll swing back with 2 damage. Yeah, maybe don't do that. It's 6 damage. We're not missing anything at all here, I hope. Oh, what the hell. We'll swing in and gain a life point back. And he can swing in if he likes. He will. He's got Renata. So, do we blow up Renata? Renata's going to pump everything else that comes onto the board. So that is a problem, I think. Whereas that pumps all the knights, and it can tap things down. I'm going to kill the Renata, because it's controversial, but I think that might be a bit nastier in the long run. Okie doke. We could dreadship. I think we should dreadship here. And incubate. And crew with those. And send it in and see if he wants to trade off. Oh yeah, he can tap it down. Yeah, that's fair enough. Interesting, yeah, I could swing for 8 or something if I wanted to use my Fury. 6. Swing for 9 actually. But it's too late, so we won't worry about that. I'll swing for 2 instead. That can be a surprise, maybe next turn. He's got white, he's got Astral Wingspan, that's impressive. So that is 4 damage in the air. If he wants to swing through, he wants to just draw a card, I think, though. Okay, my turn. Okay, I got 6 mana. So I think I could play out the Oilcaster. I think I'm crewing this for 2. Yeah, that seems reasonable. See if it gets tapped down again. Okay, attacking. Blocking. No, going through with damage. Okay. I'm going to hope he doesn't have Sunfall here. And he's holding back the second planes. Because I think I want to play the Oilcaster. Wouldn't that just be... Let's see. I mean, he taps something down. I might be able to surprise him. Okay, I think if he has Sunfall, he deserves to win. So I'm just gonna say that. I'm going to... He has the planes. Oh, good game. Nice. Oh no. Oh, it's not. It's not what I thought it was. Oh boy. Okay, that's also a problem. Sunfall might have been even worse, but where X is the number of other attacking creatures. Okay, pass to attackers. Okay, let's resolve that. Oh yeah, it's just a blocker. Okay. Okay. -3/-3 doesn't quite cut it. Okay, let's just think about this. Like, the only way I can attack with this is if I pump it up. I can pump that guy up. Attack with that. So that's 6. That's going to get chumped there. Probably 4 damage through. That gets blocked there. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage I can do. He's on 9, unfortunately. Okay. Wait. No, Collective Nightmare that. And then he has to block that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, Collective Nightmare on that. I might have just messed this up. Fury on these 2. Crew. Oh, I have to crew 2. Forgot it was crew 2. I thought it was crew 1. Yeah, I think we did it though. He doesn't have lifelink on this or something. Yeah. Okay. When he played the double white, I was not expecting Galta and Mavrin, but tricky one. Very tricky one. Not that it matters, but we didn't go 0-3, so that's something. So I was right to play out my creature. Well, it turned out I was right to play out my menace creature the turn before. If I'd held it back, I just would have lost, actually. Okay, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. That seems good. Okay, Informant. Yeah, you managed to kill a land, I think. Because I've got a low to the ground hand. Let's swing in with this. If it lets me. There we go. Not trading off. We'll play this one. So that's 3 mana transform, so that's another option I could have next turn. That's protection from blue and from black. That's not good. That's kind of my whole deal. Right, obviously he wants to attach this here. This lets you surveil 2. Then you can cast an instant or sorcery with value 2. So I think maybe Judith's the right play here. He's probably equipping this next turn, so he's not going to be casting a lot of spells. I can still get my Informant next turn. So I'll go Judith and swing, and he could trade off my 3/1, but that's not a big deal. We're not going to worry about that. We just want to keep bodies off the board. Yeah. That's getting equipped. So it swings in for 3. It's unblockable. Yeah, he has another tap land. He's got his third colour, and he is just keeping it back. Protection from blue, protection from black. So I can attack with my red dude, I think is what you're saying. Let's go. I could go Informant or Dreadship. I might be able to play out Dreadship next turn, and if I draw a land and haste it, he'll probably still have something in hand next turn. And if I transform that, oh, each opponent sacrifices an artifact or creature, by the way. That's what we do. We activate his ability. I won't pay any life. There's no need to. He doesn't get first strike or something. Oh, he becomes black. He becomes black. He's black and red when you transform him. So suddenly he doesn't do any damage. I've made a terrible error. That's sad. However, he will have to sacrifice the Informant if it dies. But I'm going to attack like that anyway. He's going to go for that one, take 4 damage. I'll ping you in the face. And I didn't gain any life. Okay. Incubate 2, so that's a 2/2, so you can make a 2/2. Murdered Avenged isn't that useful here. Right, so he can block this, and then he can sacrifice an incubator token if it dies. I think I'll just go for Nezumi Informant. Discard a card, please. It's Goreclaw. And I'm going to play my Drinker. And say next. But yeah, protection from black is not that much fun for me here. So it's going on there. Protection from black, 5/5. All my creatures are black, so I can't block it. You get to surveil 2. The Zoomy Informant can... yes. Okay. The Informant can crew my dreadship, which is cool. Dreadship, we can hold up mana for Mirrodin Avenged if that is relevant. But I don't think Mirrodin Avenged is relevant. Oh yes, it is. It's so relevant. It's incredibly relevant. This could be traded off with a 2/2, and that's not great. I do not like that. We don't want to tap for these. I'm going to just attack with these 2. That's blocking there. Next to damage. Protection from black. You've got to sacrifice something though. I'm going to ping the Vat Keeper, which is maybe a dead giveaway that I've got something. I've got Mirrodin Avenged. I draw another card, and that's nice. And I'm going to end the turn there. So he needs a few more creatures. Oh, that's a good one. And can you transform that one? Yes. You can do that without spending life points as well. But I've got the Burning Sun's Fury in my hand here. He gets a 1/1. That's the that's the problem. He's got the 3 blockers now. But I only need to get through with 2. But I've got a crew with one of these. And if 2 of them die, I get through with 2. That is very interesting, isn't it? Oh, Volcanic Spite. That actually just kills the Nezumi Informant because it doesn't have protection from red. Ha! Right, so let's just do that. Decline. Let's activate you. This is 4 damage, so we keep that back. Then we swing with everything. Whatever gets through does 4. No, that can't be right. Oh, these are 3/2. Activate that ability. And I can convoke this out with those, keeping those 2 back. Because if he does trade off, let's see, I do 1 extra damage. 5, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to attack with those 2. I might have missed the win here. It's possible. He gets a 1/1. Only doesn't work for token creatures, by the way. And yeah, I've got to reread these cards every time. Non-token creature. Yeah. So, yeah, he needs 1 more blocker or a removal spell here to survive. We'll see what he can do. But also 3 cards in hand, so he's going to... Okay, he might have Mirrodin Avenged. I can take the damage. I'm pretty sure. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the other card. The other problem. Board sweepers exist. I was so obsessed with this bomb, I didn't think of the other ones. Let's ping you in the face. Let's draw a land. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while. I had not run into this one since the Phantom Sealed event. Oh my god, you follow up with another bomb. And yeah, to be fair, I did get that bomb myself. I decided not to play the Sultai deck. Okay, so we're facing down a couple of 6/6 things. Oh, that doesn't. No, 7 mana. Okay, right, yeah. Behold the multiverse. What can we get? What can we get? Do we get anything good? Goreclaw? Something that is not as good as what he's got, basically. Well, that's fun. Yeah, let's try breaching the multiverse a bit. Counterspell. It happened. Okay. Let's see what's good. Rankle is good. It's got haste. Oh, you haven't got anything particularly good. In each graveyard. Bonded Herd Beast. It's big, it's hard to block. Yes, please. I'm not missing anything here. Obvious, I hope. He can obviously make one of these and block. We'll attack. Get some damage in. Do we want a treasure? Do we want a sacrifice creature? No. Do we want that? No. Done. We won't choose any. And end the turn. Okay. So we can make this a menace creature. It'll have to block with both. We can trade off for one of them. Grafted Butcher does something complicated. Phyrexians gain menace till ends of turn. Okay. So I wonder if he can get the win here. Sacrifice either a creature, return Grafted Butcher to the battlefield. That's cool. Something is getting a sword. He's got 2 open for that one. He's got menace, has it not? Got 2 mana up. He could have a Forest Dispersal. So I think I'm dead next turn, so I just have to go for the win in the air. Oh, really? Disgusting. Okay, my turn. Now I've got a top deck. A mountain. Okay. Seven, 5 menace. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could chump block that. Let's think carefully here. Options. It doesn't have menace anymore. I can chuck a marauding dreadship in the way. It doesn't have protection from red. We're just going to... there will be the little matter of the 6/6 as well. I think I want to activate that. So we've just seen 4 rares, haven't we, in this one from my opponent. I just had Breach the Multiverse, and I had Rankle and thingy, so... Okay, let's play a mountain. I'm thinking he can just block, and then he wins, so... But it's going to bug me later that I didn't get a win, potentially, with Burning Sun's Fury. I feel like there might have been a win somewhere that I missed. So yeah, this is all we've got. Deadly Derision that. Okay. I will Burning Sun's Fury these 2. Okay, good game. Well, okay, first loss to a board sweeper in the run. I think that's sort of 1-1, it feels like. That felt like quite a long game. Yeah, just 1-1 so far. Nice. I could drink a turn 1 again. Couple of both volcanic spites in the opening hand. Not much to sort of take advantage of clearing my opponent's board, though. Wayfinder. I will drop Mirrodin Avenged. I think that's not going to be all that useful. It's good when you're being beaten down a bit by a big creature on the ground and I can chomp block and kill it. Okay, we got this guy, so we can transform for 3 next turn. Or we could just go for the menace creature. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Attacking. Okay, we'll attack with a menace creature. What did we lose? Burning Sun's Fury. He lost Paratic Prankster, so he's red. I'll play my this one and activate the ability. So that is something that can do a lot of damage. And we're going to Volcanic Spite. Put that in the library. Draw another one. Okay. Swing with everything. Got a land off top. That's something. And turn. Yeah. Okay, 2 wins. Yep. At least we got to play Breach the Multiverse in the game I lost. That was fun. But yeah, Invasion of Fiora followed by Glistening Dawn is pretty strong. Okay, now we've got Informant again, and this time Judith. That seems okay. I'm not sure about this Burning Sun's Fury card. I don't usually play. I either play 1 or 0 combat tricks. This seems like a good one to play in this deck. So that's the 4/3 defender attack. So I thought, yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense. We actually can curve out and have a 4-drop on turn 4. That's pretty cool. And I want to try the Scrappy Bruiser Nezumi Informant combo. So yeah, Judith just pumps this guy up. Pretty simple. So it's an extra point of damage this turn. Dreadship is sort of more complicated to figure out, I think. Okay, we could play that guy. I'll go for the Scrappy Bruiser. I think he's kind of fun. Keep Judith back, swing in with that. Invasion of Amonkhet. Okay. I will lose my combat trick in that case. It's 4 extra damage basically. It's not too relevant. I just want more bodies on the board, I think. I think that's always going to be better. Okay, we don't have to worry about his creature then. We'll just blow him up. Or we hold that. We just attack Bruiser, Informant, and pump the Informant and see if he lets me replay the Informant. This is the combo I've been waiting for. Might just want to trade off there. Yeah, he will. That's better than playing a removal spell, I think. Another point of damage. I get, 2-point drain life. And I'll play the evasion dude. Oh, Halo Forager can cast a 2-mana spell. 2-mana spells. 2-mana spells. Yes, Volcanic Spite. Yes, on Judith, because the others have got 4 toughness. And then can Judith trigger off herself. And then she can ping that away, which is nice. Okay, this is basically 4 toughness, 4 power with haste. So that we're better off crewing that with him. I say we pump it up as well. Because it'll bounce back, we can make another token. Keeps it in my hand in case he has Invasion of Fiora. Oh, of course it's a vehicle, so that doesn't matter. So let's do the trick again. It'll become a 6/1 trample as well. He's got 3 mana up. See if he's got an Ifara's Dispersal. Okay, he's drawing 2 cards to find the Ifara's Dispersal. Disturbing Conversion to take it down to 1 power. Oh, nice. Or -1 power. Okay, it bounces back. So it didn't last for long. Good improvisation. Now this guy's up to 5 power. I think, to be honest with you, just convert these and swing in. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, 3 wins in the open, so we're up to 50-50. We're doing aggressive things. It feels quite good. This might be a good deck. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. Very glad I added that the haste ship. It's very good with Scrappy Bruiser. I was looking for a comment. That was a come into play effect that I missed. I thought, oh yeah, I've got the Nezumi informants. That's the important one. Okay, here we have Informant, Volcanic Spite. I think we keep that. Oh wow, so another Lutri the Spell Chaser. I ran into one of these already today in Premier Draft. Yeah, so Companion, just an extra card, so it's quite a big advantage. Lutri's the really easy one to do, so because you just have to have no more than 1 copy of each spell. We are going to Nezumi Informant. So we restore sort of card parity. Oh, grafted butcher, another grafted butcher. So that comes back. No blocks. For 4 mana, you can come back, and then gives Phyrexian's Menace when he enters the battlefield, and pumps Phyrexians. Yeah, he's a tribal lord for Phyrexians. Okay, yeah, Traumatic Revelation. That makes sense. Is he going to get rid of my cool card? Ah, he is. That's not cool. Right. Oh, Marauding Dreadship. I keep forgetting it's Crew 2, not Crew 1. I don't know where I got the idea it was Crew 1. So we can play a blocker. I think I swing in with the Informant first. Just playing him as a blocker so we don't sort of lose the race. About a Volcanic Spite. Okay, yeah, that'll happen. Another land, 2 more damage. Alright. Grafted Butcher can come back next turn. Play this dude. 2 cards. He's got Loot Tree available. Grafted Butcher. One of them is a land. Okay, Jury Master of the Review. Ooh, and Loot Tree comes in. This guy can double up on spells. So it's good that we made him cast Volcanic Spite early. So he didn't. The last guy I played doubled his Volcanic Spites, which is very annoying. Let's think about this. Yeah, sacrifice. Right. If I mean, I've just played my land. I could have Volcanic Spited a land away. But I'll do the combat trick. So this pumps Phyrexians. That's an elemental. That's going to get to... I feel like I want to kill this with Volcanic Spite. It seems stupid, but... yeah, put that in my library, please. That one is dead. Okay. Yeah, let's swing in. Right, we've got Dreadship, we've got this Kenry Spell Spear. I think let's go for the Dreadship just because it uses more mana up. We can't really attack with a 4-1 into a 1-1, but it's kind of sad, but we can Spell Spear and transform it next turn, which is quite cool. Flitting Gorilla as well is an option. Right, yeah, I want to play out my hand. Playing against black, he might make me discard. He might have a board wipe as well, but he's playing things out. That can swing in. Oh, I lost a Gloomfang Mauler. Yeah, you got to double block that guy. Let's play this dude. And this dude. And the turn. So he just becomes a 3-3. So they can double block. This comes out as that's a 3-2, by the way. Collective and Nightmare, you say? So I don't want to flip that. I'm going to flip this one instead. I won't attack with that one, but I will attack with the gorilla, a 2/2, and a 2/4 menace. That's getting cut short. Alright. And that's something else is getting cut short. Alright. Yeah, nice top deck. So he takes out the flyer as well. That will get me something from the graveyard. I can get a Gloomfang. Yeah, exile, give me something. Oh, I need 1 black mana and I can play that. That would be good. What about Scrappy Bruiser? Well, I can play Scrappy Bruiser next turn. I don't... Yeah, I'm going to play the thing I can definitely play. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Well, I wonder if he realised that was going to happen, because that was pretty funny. Okay, and I'm going to activate this guy's ability and end the turn. Icshade. Okay. So loot tree. Are we okay? Oh, he wants to pump up his Icshade. I get the idea here. Right, so I'm just going to Collective Nightmare the Icshade before it grows out of control. I'll swing for 5. So this one's close, pretty back and forth. The loot tree turn was pretty traumatic. Yeah, I did never acknowledge that line of text. Was it? Okay, well, no, it's, yeah, whenever it attacks or blocks. So the mill was kind of put at the bottom of the stack. He is winning this race. And then that's coming back. This is only a 2/2, I suppose. Play a swamp. And yeah, we're going to try and get this dreadship to block somebody. I think that is the plan. Oh, sugar. Right, so yeah, that's 5 damage getting through, but I'm going to crew that. I'm going to block that guy, or I die, and take 5. I'm going to kill it. I'll draw a swamp. And a creature. Okay, so what can you top deck? Because I cannot attack you, or I die. I've got potentially 8 damage swinging in. One's Inquisitor. Oh god, that adds 2 creatures that I've got to block next turn. Judith the Scourge. Diva doesn't quite cut it, does it? It does pump up my guys, though. So I'm swinging with 10 damage. So he has to block. He has to block. If I just attack with a Scrappy Bruiser, he bounces himself, and I could play the Swamp and replay him. He might feel compelled to block. Is what I'm hoping. Well, he definitely will have to block something. If I attack with both, he'll take 10 damage. But then I'll have an extra tapped creature. I'm going to give him a scare here. Let's attack like this. 2 attackers, just pump the Bruiser and hope for the best. Yeah, that's going to die. It's gonna make him worry that I have an instant speed thing in my hand. I'm making him do work here. Math is for blockers, as they say. If he kills both of my guys, I would be able to kill another of his blockers. So he had to sort of navigate his way through that carefully. We can only do 1 more point of damage and end turn. So yeah, I gave him a puzzle to solve, and it was a pretty easy puzzle, I think. Okay, good game. That's loss number 2. But yeah, Lutri the Spell Chaser. That's my second defeat against him today. Companions are pretty good, especially when, yeah, both times Lutri has come out and copied a removal spell. So I thought he'd messed up by using his 3 damage burn spell, but he just top decked the kill tapped creature spell. So 3 and 2. We've got to go some. We have to win 4 in a row now. I could have changed the deck. I could have gone to the Sultai one, but yeah, let's stick with this one. Okay, we go first. We've got a couple of 2-drops. We are going to hope for another land. That would be good. We have Breach the Multiverse in the opening hand, which we're not going to be playing for quite a while. There's another land. That's good. There's Informant. Version of Moag. Splashing white. We have top decked Judith. I like that. Yeah, let's play Judith and swing with a rat. That seems like a good play. We won't get carried away with our removal too early. Swing with the rat again. Probably drop that trade there. Yeah, makes sense. I think we Gloomfang Mauler for a swamp, so we can hit our land drop. Play the Death Touch. Hotfold Hermit is a bit bigger than I can handle. We can upgrade this guy and just wait for next turn. Right now he does just trade off. We might have a better opportunity next turn. What does this guy? This guy becomes a Chrome Host Hulk 5/5 and changes. Yeah, makes that a 5/5. He's got Traumatic Revelation. Okay, we can find out. I've got removal spells and things. He probably won't get rid of Breach. I'm like 3 land drops away from it. But he should get rid of the -3/-3, I think. No, he doesn't care about any of that. Okay. Because he knows -3/-3 isn't that relevant. I could just do 6 damage here. This can turn into a... Yeah, that's the point. That can turn into a 3/3. And then he's still blocking and killing. Right, so I think we'll just wait till the end of his turn. That is an instant, yeah. Okay, Timberland Ancient, that's another target. Okay, I guess I've got to blow that up with 6 damage. Then that, I'm assuming that there's something else in his hand that's terrifying. Okay, yeah. That would be a better attack, wouldn't it? If I can play him and I think transform him now. Let's see what I can do next turn. Okay. Cool, Death Touch outright. Okay, we're 1 land away from Breach the Multiverse. That's pretty cool. I think, yeah, we've got... Okay, we do have 6 land. We need 6 for both of these spells, so... I think I want to kill the Death Toucher. He knows what I've got, so I'm going to, yeah, just kill the Death Toucher. He can trade here. He knows exactly what I've got, so I think I just kill his 3/3, and then he's got to do a different trade. So swing like that, potentially trading with the Hermit for this guy. Get through the 8 damage. Pretty good. This card's pretty good. I've got to say, can Spell Spear, and he's got the Archpriest of Shadows. That is an incredible card. So I have to chump block here. Otherwise he gets back, you know, Timberland Ancient or something. Yep. You got me there. Oh, yeah, let's ping you for 1. Just noticed you're on 1 life. Okay, Scrappy Bruiser. We can double block his 4/4 Death Touch that brings creatures back. See what he top decked. Doomskull Warrior. Oh god, that's incredible as well. Right, we've got to double block and kill this. Trade 2 for 1 because he's just going to get endless card advantage from that. He'll get endless card advantage from the Doomskull Warrior as well. Oh, yeah, Death Touch, and he still gets through. Nice. That is an incredible combo. That was literally top deck Archpriest of Shadows, then top deck Doomskull Warrior, and he gets to bring that back. How did he do that? He died and brought himself back. I like that. Okay, we lost. Drinker can chump block to stop another Raised Dead effect. Unless he could, yeah, he could kill it. We just lost, I think. 5, 8, 10. But we can block that one. Gain a life point. Alright, let's go land. Okay. Kahira. Okay. Oh, we hit a land. We get to a final flourish. We get to breach the multiverse. Okay. Ancient Imperiosaur is cool. Is there anything that gives me a huge amount of life when it comes into play? Your graveyard now. Hanger Scrounger, Nezumi Informant. Gloomfang Mauler's pretty big. Life. That guy gives me a point of life. Maybe that's what I have to do. I'm not going to figure it out. Gloomfang Mauler's big. Yeah. Let's do that one. 2 big creatures, please. Yeah, you can have them. Right, yeah. Let's chuck you there. Let's chuck you there, and let's die. If I'd put 2... No, I couldn't have done that. I was thinking I could put backup counters on a life linker and somehow survive. It would have to have been 6 life points, though. Alright, we did it. I played in my first open. Was it 50-50 or was it 4 wins? It was 50-50, yeah. 3 wins, 3 losses. Cool. That was fun. Let's see. Reward, no reward. There's still a claim button. It's going to just explain to me that I didn't get anything now. Yeah. Oh well. We didn't look at the deck. I can look at the deck because I've just copied it. So let's look at that. There was a very tempting Sultai deck. I had the 3 Sultai dual lands for it. I thought, well, that's a good start. And then blue was pretty strong. Green had great mana fixing, and there was some. There was Breach the Multiverse in black, and a couple of removal spells. So it seemed pretty good. Maybe I should have gone for that. I thought I'd try black and red aggro, because a lot of people are going for ambitious plans. I thought maybe this can sneak underneath. I can disrupt them with the Nezumi Informant a bit. Blow up early blockers and get in for some damage. But I need to draw my sort of big hitters early on, I suppose, to take advantage of that, because Ikadrinka and Nezumi Informant are a bit small. Etherblade Agent's a bit small as well. So I wasn't putting a very fast clock on my opponents, I noticed. I had to draw sort of Kenrish Spell Spear and have 1 or 2 spells backing it up to really get going. But yeah, there's some fun stuff going on in the deck with Judith, and we did get Rankle and Torbrann once. Yeah, I got removed from my hand in one of those last games there. But it was about to win me the game, and then of course it got blown up with I think a Cosmic Hunger from the activation of the protection from black, protection from blue sword. Because Cosmic Hunger costs 2, of course. It milled it with and cast it for free. Yeah. So I think the first time I've seen that sword actually cast a spell from the graveyard. And we got to breach the multiverse a couple of times. I think both times it didn't affect the result. I think maybe it did something in one game. I can't remember. I will have to check that out. But going down to 16 land was okay. I didn't get mana screwed. Had the Gloomfang Mauler. I don't think I needed the Ren's Resolve that much. I thought I've got 2 Volcanic Spites, and I can shuffle cards around with that. That's probably enough. Mirrodin Avenged maybe was a bit better this time. It was a slightly better deck for Mirrodin Avenged, with a couple of these 1/1s and ping damage from Judith. Maybe it's a slightly better deck for this one. It still tends to get stuck in my hand quite a bit. Yeah, so that was fun, and I wanted to try out Rankle and Torbrann. Not that. Yeah, I think the one I swung in once with this guy, and I didn't activate any of the abilities because they weren't relevant. But there you go. Yeah, happy with that. I'm glad I did that today. It doesn't feel like a waste of gems. I think you gotta try the open once in a while. This is just a weekend where it was free for me, where I could actually try it out. So I'm glad I did. Can always get those gems back up with a bit of quick draft. I'm planning a bit of quick draft in June in Brothers War to try and sort of complete my collection as best I can there. Anyway, I think that is a video, so thanks for watching.